everything felt right, but silence answered every time, turning love into a crime. Songs become more active with feels. I held on to what was gone until the feeling turned so wrong. Full bandits hard with lady toss, keep groove rooted in blues phrasing. Windu Baruba Jari. Now it's burning inside of me. No more soft words, no more pain, only anger in my veins. Same structure but more aggressive. That feels stronger, drum max thicker. Every memory starts to crack. No more turning love back. What I felt is now a storm. Something twisted, something warm. I don't miss you like before. I don't want you anymore. What was love is now a war. I can't feel it like before. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. Your name don't calm me down. It just brings the fire around. Cymbal swells. Snare build, cymbal swells. No more waiting, no more tears. Only rage replacing years. Thick overdrive with tight drums and punchy X. Born in the dust, raised in the fight, we turn our struggle into light. Vocals enter strong with attitude and grit, driving rhythm section with locked in groove. Guitar plays tight blues based riffs between empty pockets, heavy mind, trying hard just to climb. Every day's another war, but we keep knocking every door. Drums build with fills and increasing intensity. They said we'd never rise, but fire burns in our eyes. Big powerful anthem like Hook, full band hits with heavy laid guitars. We fight against fate and poverty, breaking chains they threw at me. No surrender, no defeat, we rise up from the street. Same groove but more aggressive and full, additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. Broken shoes on endless roads, still we carry heavy loads. Every scar becomes a sign. We refuse to fall in line. Even more intensity and energy. From nothing we built the flame. We won't bow down to shame. Every loss fuels the fight, turning darkness into light. Shift too slow, heavy, half-time groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. They tried to break our will, but we're standing stronger still. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, energy ramps up. Toward the solo, hear the sound of rising pride. We won't ever run or hide. tight with control, feedback tail, and we keep fighting on. Just wait for another day. We wrote our story in sound and flame, never thinking it would feel this way. Every note still knows your touch, even time can't change that much. Drums become more active with fills. I hear it when the silence calls. Between the cracks inside these walls, big hands of man hits hard with they'll keep hidden deep where memories sleep. Even when the night gets cold, it plays again inside my soul. Same structure but more aggressive. It feels stronger. Drum burn it. We tried to burn it, tried to move on, but every chorus drags us on. Like echoes stuck inside the air, proving we were really there. More energy invoking lost, no matter distance, no matter cost. It breaks through every broken day. silence sings your part inside my fractured heart. Overdrive with tight drums and breaking chains inside my mind. I leave the weight I've left behind. Yeah. Locked in groove, guitar plays tight, blues bass riffs between lines. I've been told to stay in line, but my spirit won't comply. Every rule they try to place only feeds my need for space. I feel the fire underneath, a voice that cuts through all belief. Big, powerful anthem like hook, band hits with heavy layered guitars. I break free, I break the cage. No more living locked in rage. This is me unleashed. my name. Burning brighter with my name. Woo! Finish tight. Oh, with controlled feedback tail. I am free. I am sound. The silence turns into fire inside my chest. I gave you everything I had. You threw it away like it meant nothing bad. Every memory cuts too deep. Now I can't even sleep. Drums become more active with feels. I swallow pain, I held it down, but now it's raised. It breaks the ground. Big, I don't miss you, I just burn. Every lesson I had to learn. Love turned ash, trust turned stone. Now I'm stronger on my own. Same structure, but more aggressive. Head feels stronger, drum beat grit. You walked away without regret, but I remember what I can't forget. Broken promises in my mind left me shattered, left me blind. I don't need your empty lies. I see the truth behind your eyes. What we had is gone for good. I'll rise from anger like I should. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple, crushing groove with space between hits. Say my name, it means nothing now. You lost me somewhere, somehow. Nothing feels real anymore. Just wait, I can't ignore. Waking up feels like a fight, lost inside my own mind tonight. Every breath feels out of place, like I'm fading from this space. Drums become more active with fills. Guitar builds tension with rising chords. Thoughts are loud, I can't escape. Trapped inside this mental shape. Big and fair make hook with power, folk with power. Keep groove, rooted in blues phrasing. Hollow mind, heavy silence, drowning in quiet violence. I scream but no one hears my name. Lost inside my own brain. your dreams. Hey. Wow! Neon lights with no warmth left. Every face looks more depressed. Concrete hearts and steel and stone. In this place I walk alone. Drums become more active with feels. No mercy in the air I breathe. Just silence that won't release. Big anthemic hook with power for the powers. Keep groove rooted in blues phrasing. Cold and cruel the city burns. No compassion, no returns. I shout but no one hears my name. Drowning in this frozen flame. Same structure but more aggressive. That feels stronger, drum aggressive. Broken windows, broken lives. Everyone just tries to survive. Lost souls walking side by side with nothing left they can hide. More energy and vocal intensity. Cold streets never sleep at night. Turning wrong into right. Every step feels like a war. Behind every closing door. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. No love, no sign, no grace. Just echoes in empty space. I keep walking through the pain under endless cold rain. Fast, expressing frozen air. Like nobody's even there. Full band at peak intensity. Cold and cruel the city burns. Cold and cruel the city screams. Crushing our forgotten dreams. But I still stand, I still fight. Through this endless frozen night. expressive and full. Additional guitar layers, stronger drum accents and drive. We carve time into the night under flickering yellow light. Promises we couldn't keep, still awake inside my sleep. Even more intensity and energy. Streetlights got the past we knew. Every corner feels like you. We were fire in the cold, now just stories left untold. Shift to slow, heavy, halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Silence walks these empty streets where past and present meet. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, rising guitar, the solo. Don't let the darkness win. Let the memories begin. On the streetlights we used to stand, riding dreams and shifting sand. On the streetlights we used to stand, riding dreams and shifting sand. On the streetlights we used to stand, riding dreams and shifting sand. I hear the echoes of my choice, a broken, distant voice. brain. Same structure but more aggressive, and feels stronger drum accents. If I could turn back time again, I'd change the start, not just the end. But time won't ever hear my plea. It keeps on taking parts of me. I'm more energy and vocal I can't erase. Lost inside this empty space. Every dream I let slip away haunts me more with every day. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. No more lies, no more disguise. Just truth behind my eyes. I wish I knew before I fell inside this living, burning like all my choices left alone. Like all my choices left alone. Full band at peak intensity. Full band at peak intensity. Regrets are all I own today. For every word I couldn't say, I built this fate with my own hand. Now I finally understand. Oh. Ow. Can finish tight, with control feedback. Too late, but I still feel. Yeah. Thick overdrive with tight drums and punchings. Engines scream into the night, chasing ghosts in fading light. emotional guitar layers of fills, stronger drum accents and drive highway lights blur in my eyes. Every exit feels like lies. You're still riding in my head. Every word we never said, even more intensity and energy. I keep running from the past, but it's catching up so fast. Every turn I try to take only makes the silence to slow, heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence fills the empty room, where laughter met its doom. Like memories falling like rain. Full band at peak intensity. Full band hits with heavy lead. This is when we still left, before the silence took it back. Even time cannot erase the smile upon our face. feel stronger drum. The past still echoes in my head of all the words I should have said, but pain became my guiding light through the darkness into sight. More energy, invoking the back, not the same, but I'm stronger from the pain. Every fall I had to face led me to a better place. Space between hits. Now I understand the cost of everything I almost lost. Flicker on empty roads where old stories never grow old. Hey! I walk through streets I used to know where faded memories still glow. Every corner whispers your name, but nothing feels quite the same. tomorrow feel the same. Sweet, we are lost, but still we stay in the echoes of yesterday. Yeah. Guitar, thick overdrive with tight drums and punching engine roars under neon skies, rolling fast where silence dies. We're locked in groove. Guitar plays tight, blues-based riffs between lines. Headlights cut through endless black, no reason left to turn back. Miles of road in empty space, lost in this high-speed chase. The night gets louder in my head. Every thought stays left for dead. Big, powerful anthem-like hook, full band hits with heavy guitars. Long night on the highway run, chasing shadows of the sun. No rest until the break of day, just asphalt leading away. Same groove but more aggressive and full, additional guitar layers, stronger drum accents and drive. Tires scream against the night, burning through the endless light. Every exit feels the same, just another ghostly name. Even more intensity and energy. Long night I cannot escape. Every mile reshapes my fate. Speed becomes the only truth. Echoes of a restless youth. Shift to slow, heavy halftime groove, minimal but impactful hits with space. No signs, no end in sight. Only engine cuts the night. Snare rolls, cymbal swells, energy ramps up toward the solo. Don't slow down, don't look back. Stay locked into the track. In the gray, yeah. Yeah. And with the ray in finish tight. The road never sleeps. Chasing stars in open skies. Oh! Racing through the dark, carving fire with every spark. We believed we could be more than what the world had planned before. Every step felt so alive, like we were born just to survive. Big, powerful anthem, like hook, full band hits with heavy layered guitars. This is when we chase the dream, tearing life at every seam. Nothing felt out of reach, standing on that endless beach. Oh yeah. Same groove but more aggressive and full. Additional guitar layers or fills, stronger drum accents and drive. We broke the rules, we broke the night, believing everything would turn out right. But time was faster than our flame. Still we played the endless game. Oh, even more intensity and energy. Out to know we kept riding through the pain, through the fire and the rain. Dreams were louder than the fear, until they slowly disappear. Shift to slow, Heavy halftime groove. Minimal but impactful hits with space. Now silence tells us what remains. Of all our lost bring swells, rising guitar noise. Energy ramps up toward the solo. One last breath before we fall. Still we gave up inside the night, fading slowly into light and into light. Finish tight or with control, feedback tail. And the dream still echoes on. An old photo on the wall still makes my heart recall. Yeah. Rusty frame and faded light, you still haunt my lonely nights. Smiling like you never left, but I'm drowning in your breath. Drums become more active with feels. Every glance pulls me in to places we have always been. Ring duty, Balik, photo sign. Still alive, though time is gone. I reach for you, but touch the air. Only memories are there. Same structure, but more aggressive. And feel stronger, stronger drum. The room still speaks your name. Nothing ever feels the same. Shadows dance across the floor. feel for heavy impact. Simple, crushing groove with space between hits. I close my eyes and see the life you shared with me. Big punchy, big punchy. Yeah. Big punchy, big punchy, big punchy. Yeah. Big boulder road behind me. Like everything I used to be. I walk through heat and fading light, chasing ghosts into the night. Every step kicks up the past that I thought would never last. Drums become more active with fills. The wind keeps calling out my name. Like nothing here has really changed. Big band hits hard with blade and blues phrasing. Dust roll down, the past collide. Everything I tried to hide comes alive beneath my feet. On every broken street. But more aggressive, add feels stronger drumming. Broken signs and empty miles. Still remember all your smiles, but they fade into the heat of this endless, restless beat. More energy, invoke intensity. Dust keeps falling through the air like memories I still wear. Don't look back, but the past is on my track. Shift to halftime, feel for heavy impact. Simple crushing groove with space between hits. Silence speaks in broken tones like voices made of what I became, the road. left our mark in fading dust on roads that tested every trust. Walking roads that felt so long, every step a story told, under skies of burning gold. The wind still knows our name, echoes whisper just the same. Big powerful anthem like hook, full band hits with heavy lady. These are traces on the dusty road, where every dream and burden flowed. We kept walking through the flame, never stayed, never the same. Same groove but more aggressive and full edition, no guitars, stronger drum accents and drive. Broken signs and endless smiles, still remember faded smiles. Time got lost along the way, but we never chose to stay. Even more intensity and energy, traces carved in dirt and stone, proof that we were not alone. Every fall and every rise, written under open skies. Shift a slow, heavy halftime groove, minimal but impactful hits with space. The road speaks in silent sound, where lost souls can still be found. Energy ramps up toward the solo. One more step into the past.